Tough choices here for me. I really love 2-card remove starts on the silent, but I hate taking damage for it. What I really like? Jeez. Big Z, that's a lot of... Oh no, those are community members. Dude, thank you very much for for the additional gifted subs tonight. Dude, Podge indeed. Thank you very much, my friend, for the 9. We're gonna do a 15 damage start here. Very rare, very risky. Puts us behind, but the fact that the silent starts with so many starter cards makes me love this option on the silent. It's effectively a boss relic. We're getting an empty cage for a couple HP. Hope to not squander it. Yo, thank you very much for adding Big Z, and thank you then for the gift sub. That means a lot to me personally. Thank you. It's all love. Cool. Not so bad for a Jawworm fight. We are going against Slime Boss, and we got to get through a few elites to actually give us the stuff that we need to get through a combat like that. So we can think on those terms. I love an early poison stab. I think we'll click on that. The small deck starts, though, they let you lean into some things that you wouldn't otherwise do. So early discard type of synergies tend to go a lot better. Pretty much anything, really, with fewer cards. Things like Finisher line up a whole lot better. And Finisher can be our solution to these early combats on a small enough of a deck. What we don't have is a Blade Dance or a Cloak and Dagger Plus to go with this. And it's kind of upgrade hungry, so we could just take a Quick Slash, but I think we take the early game solution here. Yes? I believe Big Z must have ran out. There's only so many. All right. Another card going into our first hard pool fight of the night. A Slice unironically goes well with our finisher. Starts to lead us down a weird path when we're faced with a deadly poison that goes really well with, or against, Lagavulin. It's a weird slice, but I'm going to take it. Ouch. All right. Honestly, not too bad. That's the power of... Ooh, nice. Of removing those defends and strikes at the start of the run. Look at this. I think we got a difficult pick here. The Cloak and Dagger pairs well with the Finisher and basically upgrades it. I really like that. Also, just upgrading Finisher is pretty good. I think for Lagavulin and Sentries, we want this. This is pretty good with against all of the elites. Yeah, let's kill elites. Nabbert. Jerk. So we have a really nice turn next turn. No matter what, we can Distilled Chaos all of these attacks and get Finisher off last. Got him. Did cost us 2 potions. Not sure if that was worth it or not, but it went really smoothly against a Gremlin Knob. Get a Regal Pillow back again. Not really what I'm looking for. Snecko Skull puts us in a different direction for the deck, and oh my dog. This wizard is going to be a huge problem. Oh god. Help. Whew. All right, get a power potion back. Deadly Poison is here with our Snecko Skull. Yeah. Another combat. Hmm. Skip all that stuff. All right, Tri-Sentries or Lagavulin are up next. We do have a Regal Pillow, and we're probably resting before Slime Boss. I think for Lagavulin, the Deadly Poison upgrade is pretty amazing. It depends on how we are against Sentries. I don't think we're amazing. We don't have any card draw in here. Let's take a nap just in case. Close. Terrence. Dude. You all know Terrence MHS, current world leader in SlayTheSpire.exe. What up, man? We're setting fun streaks all night long, except when our defect run dies to the Fun Eater himself, aka Time Eater. Well, that's all right. How you doing, man? You wouldn't even believe it. Terrence and I played some games together, and you won't even believe this. We decided to play something other than Slay the Spire. We get out of there, we're playing the new World of Warcraft expansion. The man reaches out to me. You won't believe this. Reaches out to me. He goes, hey man, you want to play Torghast? Torghast is basically just like Slay the Spire for a while. Could not escape it if I tried. I mean, I was glad to do it because I wanted to do it too, but it's funny when you think about it. Backflip. Gremlin Horn is huge going into Act 2. That I really like. You are dead, my friend. All right, last card reward screen of the act. We're presented with a Blade Dance to go with our finisher. Sure. I think we found our win condition for Slime Boss. Just needs to line up, you know, not perfectly, but pretty okay. We got both Cloak and Dagger and Finisher and Blade Dance. These all say plus on them. You can kind of see where our upgrade priorities went here. That's how we're going to try to beat Slime Boss. They made the Torghast layers account wide. Huge. Absolutely huge. Good split for the Silent, getting them to 40. Jerk. What is with this guy? There's the turn right there. We've been waiting for this one. This is the turn. This is our moment. We just win. Nice. That was clean. That was clean. We get some excellent options here. We get a Wraith form, aka Spooky Ghost form, and a Corpse Explosion. Whose prediction outcome? I even said I was a little bit tired, and very few people doubted me. I appreciate that. Not really. Vote whichever way you want to. Change what I say about that, because I'm just trying to be, just trying to joke about it. Wraith form. It's tough to pass on, man. We have Gremlin Horn over Corpse Explosion, so sometimes that works out really well for us. And then we just have Wraith form to back it up. Yeah. Like that a lot. Runic Pyramid is here. Runic Pyramid, Wraith form. The awkward thing with Runic Pyramid is 3 energy, and then we have Blade Dance plus, and we rarely can make room for all these shivs. But it's Runic Pyramid Silent. We're not going to think about that too hard. I don't think there's any other relic in the game on the Silent that leads to more wins than Runic Pyramid. I really like the idea of going to an early shop here. Kind of check it out. Like this. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to go to this shop that does require us to take a hard pool fight, but then we get a nice branching path here, and then we can make some decisions. So we can go here, we can branch off to the left if we're feeling real good about our situation and take on up to 2 elites, that's it? Oh, maybe we're always going this way so we can take on 2 elites. Yeah. All right, cool. Is the baseball. That's pretty good. Second Blade Dance. You know, normally I'd be all about it, but I'm telling you, we're going to run into hand space problems. And we're not going to be able to play that Blade Dance. We could take a Bane to go with his Deadly Portent. Let's skip this. Yeah, Pyramid Finisher is sick, but we need a concentrate or something, because this is the problem, is like it needs to line up, and I don't know. It's a struggle sometimes. This is a little bit jank, but I think it's right. Actually, you know what? We should have Gremlin Horn that last one, right? Yeah. Invested your life savings in the yes? Yes. I've never, ever let Blue Gang down. Is the light's still blue? We don't have enough discard mechanics for Sneaky Strike. We're still fishing for answers. Ooh. This is now 2 hard pool fights. To the moon. GME gang. Rise up. It's going to do too much damage. So this is going to be 5 attacks. 40 damage, so that's already lethal on it. Awkward. Now all these shivs don't do anything. Thoughts on Gamble? I don't know. Whenever I have Runic Pyramid Wraith form, I am always such a chicken to take things like Calculated Gamble, and it just ends up sitting in my hand forever because I need to have my safety blanket. This is the thing, is like, this is supposed to be Spooky Ghost form, but it's actually safety blanket form because you just have it in your hand and with Runic Pyramid forever. And that's what makes me feel good about it. Yeah. So that's why I tend to avoid that card in these situations. It's kind of like all-out attack. Like, I really struggle with all-out attack when you have Runic Pyramid, and I end up not taking it a lot of the time. Wait, this goes to 32, 38. That is the easiest piercing wail of my life. All right, let's take a look at some stuff. Got some goodies here. We got a mummified hand, which I love. If we could get some more powers. Doesn't really do much currently. Envenom is also here, but really wants to say plus on it. Envenom going with our Blade Dance Snecko Skull finisher thing. The issue is it might be a little bit too cute. It needs to be upgraded, which we could probably afford, though I really want to get Wraith Form upgraded first. Really is a stinker on 3 energy. Has to say plus. Prepared is really good or not? Yeah, prepared on Runic Pyramid I think is okay. In general, I wouldn't take it prepared. Maybe if it said plus. But yeah, with Runic Pyramid, it definitely helps with the hand space problem. Alchemize also wants to say plus, but it's really good meta scaling for us. So I think this is a pass on the relics. We could also do Chemex Skewer here. That's pretty good. Chemex Skewer with Gremlin Horn in particular. If Skewer said plus, that's 50 damage on 1 card, and then we usually get an energy back after that. Completely yeets a Slaver, but it does heavily compete with Finisher, so I don't love it. Envenom is tough, man. It's good scaling with our shivs that we're doing right now, and Snecko Skull in particular. I'm telling you, it's just so hard with it not saying plus. We start here. I took Alchemize and Venom. Both, like, we have 3 things that really want to say plus. Alchemize doesn't need to say plus, but, you know, Wraith Form and Venom probably do. Jerk. Maybe done a weak potion to save a little bit of HP previously. I don't want to toss it now. I think that was a misplay. Cool. An okay fight. Outmaneuver kind of helps with our energy issue. I always hate playing it, but it does clear a lot of hand space for us. And it also wants to say plus. Yeah, Mummified Hand didn't do anything in the deck outside of just Wraith Form. So it would have been like speculative Mummified Hand pick. Like, we're investing a lot of our resource that we have, a lot of our Spire bucks right there for essentially no return. So if we were going to do something like that, we would have to say the deck is good. We're making it through our current problems for some gain in the future. Do I want all my cards to say plus? Yes. Typically. I do. They don't all need to say plus. Just the yellow ones right now. Man, I struggle with outmaneuver. Okay, let's start somewhere. Probably here. Buy yourself an extra turn. Especially on 3 energy, I think that's really important. Sadly good. 1,000 cuts, sister. Things you hate to see. So this needs to hit, what? 5 attacks? I think that's no problem. Maybe even less. Wow. Then we're going to get energy back, too. That was a good turn. It was a very good turn. That was a good outmaneuver showcase. Sweet. Juzu Bracelet, not exactly what we were looking for. Second Spooky Ghost form. We run into a chip damage problem, but man, is that a lot of block? Yeah, we'll take second Spooky Ghost form, thanks. We'll take the more recent Weak Potion. It's a little closer to its expiration date, or a little farther away from its expiration date, I should say. Courier. Or even more money. Like that. Well, do I like this? We're on 112 Spire bucks. We don't have the membership card. If we take Courier, we're not going to see membership card. If we skip Courier, we're definitely seeing membership card. So probably worth it to summon the membership card for Sapphire Key here. I'm going to take a quick nap. We do have 2 Wraith forms. The very real possibility we do not need to take a nap there. But you never know. Again, I think we should have done a potion. Turn 1. Playing too fast. That's the tiredness speaking. Envenom last card. Bummer. I'd have needed that one. I feel like we have a kill here, don't we? So this goes to... I mean, we have to have a kill here. 8 damage. Cool. Good fight. Go a Maw Bank to go with that Courier we skipped. Or something. Skip on Flying Knee too. Next hard pool fight is Snecko Runic Pyramid. Now that is a challenge. We do have 1 Wraith form in hand, as long as we can get some form of scaling going. This Envenom. Be alright. We do have a potion. I'm totally okay with using a potion here. Ah, I forgot about Envenom. I was gonna do Alchemize. That's okay. Potions are fine. Weak potions. Stop. Please. Stop with your weak potions. We'll take the old stinky weak potion with us. It is always a good fight when you get the Chosen down before the cultists. That's right. I really don't like the anti-synergy with Gremlin Horn here. So if the poison kills the enemy, you don't get the energy for next turn. Cool. It's a pretty good fight. Ancient Potion is here. Catalyst is here. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, Transform 2 is huge. Making sure, I'm like checking, just making sure we don't have anything special to go with Mutagenic Strength or Jax, but we'll do Transform 2 on Stinky Strikes. Yeah. That's interesting. I think Tactician is actually pretty cute here because we have Survivor. We don't have any other means to discard it, but even that is probably better than a Strike. Jax is one with Wraith Form? I didn't even think about that. Dang it. That's why you're the champ, man. So I was hoping for a better potion, but we have one for, or an ancient, an artifact proc for Wraith Form. I'm kind of down with. The back orb is either stealing a Wraith Form or Envenom. If it takes Envenom, that is the big sad. You jerk. Now this one's stealing. This one's stealing Envenom. Maybe Cultist Potion here? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe to help with the orbs. Need my Envenom. I need the Envenom so bad. Oh. Okay. Envenom has been obtained. All is well. Literally can't lose. Probably. Did not think about the energy from Gremlin Horn there. All right. Nice. Good fight. Haha. That's funny. Third copy of Wraith Form is here, as well as Adrenaline and After Image. After Image is one of my favorite cards in the game, and makes up for the fact that we're not really gaining block with Spooky Ghost Form. Wow. High confidence there, 94%. Thought we were going to make it through the second act. High confidence. Let's do After Image. Definitely not the Snecko Eye. Sacred Bark with Alchemize is definitely a thing. I don't love it. I really want 4 energy Runic Pyramid here. We have kind of weird ways to get to 4 energy, but especially going into the third act, our ability to play outmaneuver on 3 energy just feels a little weird. Sacred, oh my dog. I just don't really like the Pringles chip. It's let me down too much in the past. Let's go with the Slaver's Collar. I trust. I believe. The Fun Eater. The Fun Eater is going to kick things off at the end of the third act. Our Empowered Elite is off to the left. We are bottlenecked through 2 elites and 2 hard pool fights no matter what we do. So we're going to end up doing something like this and then making some decisions. We can get up to 3 elites this act with a late shop, which is really good. To recall at one of those campfires back there because we have none till the very end of the act. Kind of a mean layout, especially on our 3 energy going through these floor fights. Ooh. Both going to attack me, huh? We don't want to do that, do we? It's going to cause some problems. Good explosive potion to draw one. Always Wraith Form, though. Cool. Smoke Bomb is here to save the day, I guess. We'll pass on all that stuff. And our second easy pool fight and last easy pool fight is going to be one single orb walker. All right, just a few more turns to go. Now we need to start throwing down some damage. And we should be out of here. Cool. Not too bad. The card to pick up a blur I don't think helps us really at all. We'll keep skipping this stuff. And our first hard pool fight is the Transient. Things you hate to see. We are on 3 energy for this, huh? All we have to do is get our Wraith farms. And then we're out. That's not Wraith farm. Dang. Okay. We're sadly not full drawing here. But we get Spooky Ghost form. Okay. We're going to take 1 here, but that'll be it for the rest of the combat, I think. Cool. Not too bad. Dodge and roll says plus on it. Not really what we're trying to do here. Keep skipping things and lose some max HP. Yeah. Darklings. Okay. I forget Alchemize. Okay. All right, you got me. That's very possible. Jerk. Uh-oh. All right. Took like 1 damage for that fight. Another backflip? No. I don't think so. Our first elite is 1 floaty boy. Finally on 4 energy. I should be using these potions a little more too, I think. Yeah, let's do this one. Really need to get this Envenom. I think the Envenom is the most important part of what we're trying to do here. Alright, nice clean Nemesis fight. Just gonna try to... Can I even block these burns? Alright, we take one. Bronze scales in return. An energy potion is here. Nightmare is also here for both Catalyst and Wraith form. We will take that. The Orb Walkers. Now, there's a very real possibility that we're able to do this. The issue is it's a 3 energy fight. Do it. You never listen to what Team Red says, though. We have potions to burn here, but it's, you know, we need to get our Wraith forms in play, as well as Envenom. Like, once we get Envenom in play a bunch of shivs and stuff, the fight's largely over. It's just that turn 1, turn 2 thing that I'm kind of worried about. We'll do it. Ah, good. Had me just mildly nervous. The burns going on top of the deck were the issue here. Two cultist potions? Okay. Cool, not too bad. Get a turnip for our troubles, can no longer become frail. Not sure if worth. What we were really looking for there is like a tungsten rod. Spooky. Now we need to get our Wraith or after image in play. Oh, after image, please. Also no Envenom. After image, Envenom hanging out at the bottom of the deck. All right. Didn't seem like we actually needed that Nightmare Wraith form at all. Get a boat thing. Horn Cleat. For your second turn, gain 14 block. Colorless Potion is here. Backflip plus as well as a Bouncing Flask not plus. I really like the idea of putting more card draw in here. That has been a problem. And it says plus. Yeah. This does not have to be our Sapphire Key. We get a Bottled Lightning. Start every combat with a skill in hand. What skill would we always want in our opening hand, if any? We could always open with this Backflip plus. Could be okay. From this point forward, usually that's at least decent. No, Envenom's a power, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, Nightmare's kind of cute, too. All right. Heal to max, lose... Excuse me. Heal to full HP, lose 11 max HP. Don't think that's necessary right now. We're just going to leave. All right, finally make it back to a shop. We do have the Maw Bank. Get another boat thing and an Eternal Feather here and a card remove. Really like that, as well as my old friend Sadistic Nature. You got a lot of things I want to buy here. Let me pull up the old calculator. Plus one. Well, we'll have to compromise at least a little bit. We only have one strike left. So I want to do Anchor, Eternal Feather, card remove, Sadistic Nature. And that should make up for the fact that we're not going to cap out Catalyst. Yeah, let's do this. It's too good. And it's between Strike Remove and Sadistic Nature. I think we take Sadistic. I really like the new Sadistic Nature. Re-Relic? Re-Lizard Tail? Okay. Another rare relic coming our way. And we need to upgrade stuff. We have so many upgrades. So Sadistic Nature, Nightmare, and Wraith Form, all fantastic upgrades. It's just recall. We'll decide after the Elite. I don't think anything's going to happen here that's going to change our mind, but just in case. Boat thing number 2 coming in. And here's our sadistic nature Envenom. It doesn't look amazing because Nemesis can't take damage this turn, but trust me, it's good. Order. I was supposed to get this in play, I think. Who doesn't love that? I mean, that's amazing. That's so good. Nightmare Shiv. Okay, so how do we feel about these potions? Because we can get a different one. I think Dex Potion is actually really good for the early phases of Time Eater. Cultist Potion, I'm not sure where it fits. It's fine. Probably better than Random. I'm gonna keep these. Get a pen nib. Okay. Burst is also here. Burst, Nightmare, Shenanigans. Get in here. Pop up to almost full HP thanks to the late Eternal Feather pickup. Already healing us for 30. We'd be at 26 otherwise. Man, I don't even know what to do here with so many good upgrades. It's tough. I think just Wraith form to guarantee these next few fights would be fine. But then again, we have Nightmare already. So, like, the Burst upgrade allowing us to double Cloak and Dagger, Outmaneuver, Catalyst. They're all so good. Let's do Burst. I think I've fallen out of love with the Burst beta art. We can go back to regular Burst. I've been using that beta art for probably almost 2 years though. It's tough to go back, man. Jab boat thing. Ouch. Yeah, maybe should have done Dex Potion earlier. Need our after image to prevent all this chip damage. Nice. Kind of sloppy there at the end. I think that could have gone slightly better. Okay, now the bird with arms is going to be a sincere challenge for us. Mostly because we just are relying on too many powers to actually deal with some of this stuff. Don't have malaise. The piercing whale trick is a mile away. Yeah. Venom is part of that. Nightmare on sadistic? That sounds like a terrible idea. It's a lot of damage, though. It's mostly like... It's so many powers. Yeah, I think we have to play Envenom. I don't think we have to play Sadistic. After Image would be nice. Spooky, dude. Nightmare on Piercing Whale is interesting. It's probably too much hand clog, though. I don't know if we do that. This might have been a good cultist potion fight. How do we not die here? No Wraith forms. Really? Okay. Now. Okay. So we can start stacking poison on the bird and then Nightmare Kata through first phase, and then second phase we can rely on second Wraith form? Or we can Nightmare Wraith form. I can't do that next turn though. We could play the Great Value Wraith form next turn, and then Nightmare the other Wraith form the following turn. It's really slow. Not sure if we get there. Oops. We have Envenom in play. The thing is, we don't have Sadistic Nature in play. I think we get there. Okay, so the big thing with this is we need to keep dumping our hands. Otherwise, we're just going to have all these Wraith forms that are going to sit here forever. And we are on a timer, so we need outmaneuver to come around. Ideally, it's like burst outmaneuver that we play. Okay, so do we catalyst? We probably catalyst this first phase. So we do burst, catalyst, outmaneuver, and then we're on to the second phase, and we get Steph. Sorry, bird. Oh. All right, we do have a pen nib. I guess we'll throw a few more hits on that. Though it's not really a huge part of our win condition or anything. Cool. Good fights. Pop up to full HP thanks to our friend Eternal Feather, and we can look for one more upgrade here. Man, I feel like I got a lot of good upgrades here. Again, still getting Wraith Form upgraded is pretty huge. Outmaneuver has been really nice, or just Nightmare to make it more playable. But I'm gonna do Wraith Form. It's a nice safety blanket. Whoa, there was Heavy Doubt. I didn't even realize. Heavy Doubt last act. But we pulled it through. Will FirstDane slay the Spire? Just 1 minute to predict. Ted Branch is here. I'm not going to end up taking any of this. Dash is here. I'm going to stay on 29 cards. I would remove this strike if I could, just to make the deck slightly more efficient. And then we're not taking a flex potion or anything. Acrobatics. Probably not. We're already struggling with hand space issues. All right, we'll kick it over to the Act 4 elites. We'll say Kaka this fight. Not sure if the strength will end up mattering or not, but it definitely might. Aha. I think Nightmare Wraith Form made it around. Don't have Envenom in play, right? Envenom has been a little stinky, unfortunately. Means I should have played drawn first, just in case we got it. Does the game let you Nightmare a burn? I don't know. Probably. It just says choose a card. Doesn't specify skills or powers or anything. It might. Fortunately, that's one blunder I haven't made yet, so I'm not sure. Probably do this. Good. One down. There's our sadistic nature finally. We need to draw stuff. It's all right. Ouch. I don't know if Nib on 9 actually does anything for us, but sure. Technically, it should be... Hey, sweet, shuriken. Should be something. Another copy of Piercing Whale. That saves us from about 15 chip damage, potentially. It is more hand space clog, though. But we'll go ahead and take it. We'll go to 30 cards. Going into the heart fight. Feeling pretty okay about it. We don't have our Envenom here on turn 1. I really need our Envenoms and powers to get in play for us to be efficient this fight. Probably just start with the Swift Potion here. That's not it. Thousand Cuts also not really it. It's okay. Our next turn isn't looking amazing. We need it to be the multi-attack so we can get rid of this Piercing Whale. I don't want to have to Wraith Form too early. We are made vulnerable, but not frail. So the blocks are... Excuse me, the block is okay. So I'm thinking about Burst Catalyst here. Burst Catalyst outmaneuver. It does not get the poison to max at all. It's pretty close. I don't think we ever lose if we do that line. I don't think we ever lose if we burst Catalyst outmaneuver here. Because we don't die through the next multi-attack. We have neutralized for the big attack, so we're not dying this next cycle. And then we should for sure have Wraith Form for the following 2 cycles at least. Not including the second copy of Piercing Whale. Yeah, we have exactly. We have Horncleat too. Yeah, I like that line. Good job, Turnip. So much of our poison we're losing there. Oh well. So dumb. I'd really like second Piercing Whale. So we need to remove 2 artifact, and that's going to be done currently through Strike Finisher and then Piercing Whale, but we're only drawing 4, which I think is a mistake. I don't think this matters. And maybe we just Survivor here. Tactician, play Strike, and then we play our 2 Wraith Forms and we just never lose. Cool. GG. Nice. Pretty clean there at the end. Didn't actually end up needing that lizard tail at all. Wow, one more run turned into one more win. The rare end of a Friday night. Art dub. Yo, cool. We got to play around with Sadistic Nature a little bit. Snecko Skull Envenom ended up being the carry. Remember, we bought that Envenom in like Act 2 when we were on 3 energy. It was not upgraded, and it ended up kind of being our, kind of our win condition. Of course, Catalyst was there too. When isn't it? On some of these silent runs. Oh, Gathis, thank you very much for 200 bits, my friend. And as always, for using the super fun cheer emotes. Runic Pyramid? I mean, Runic Pyramid really makes all our dreams come true on the silent. What an amazing relic to pick up there. Act 2 gave us a couple stinkers, honestly. We got a Juzu Bracelet and a Maw Bank. Maw Bank ended up being pretty good for the shop that we broke it on, which was like this one. Yeah, Anchor, Eternal Feather, Sadistic Nature. Pretty good shop. Time Eater was pretty easy. Awakened One was slightly more of a struggle just because I had to think about when to use those Wraith Forms and stuff, but, in the end, it ended up being super easy. Nightmare, Wraith Form, Runic Pyramid, Envenom, Snecko Skull, Carry. Love the 2 boat things, love the Eternal Feather. So much good stuff going on in this run. And we kept it at 30 cards. That's kind of my magic number for me. Love having the 30 card runs. It just makes things so much more efficient. You can pull around to your win conditions and do the one thing that you're trying to do really well. So anyway, great run.